The Nanda dynasty was an ancient Indian dynasty that originated in Magadha region during the 4th century BCE and lasted between 345 to 321 BCE. At its greatest extent, the empire ruled by the Nanda dynasty extended from Bengal in the east, to the Punjab region in the west and as far south as the Vindhya range. The rulers of this dynasty were famed for the great wealth which they had accumulated. The Nanda Empire was finally conquered by Chandragupta Maurya, founder of the Mauryan Empire. Establishment of the dynasty. According to Puranas, the founder of the Nanda dynasty was Mahapama Nanda, whereas Buddhist traditions name him as Ugrasena. Mahapama, a Shudra, who has been described in the Puranas as the destroyer of all the Kshatriyas, defeated many other kingdoms, including the Panchalas, Kasis, Haihayas, Kalingas, Asmakas, Kurus, Mytilas, Surasenas and the Vidihotras. He expanded his territory south of the Vindhya range into the Deccan Plateau. The Nandas, who usurped the throne of the Shishunaga dynasty c. 345 BCE, were thought to be of lowly origin. Mahapama Nanda was said in the Puranas to be the son of Mahanandine and a Shudra mother. Military. The Nanda kings built on the foundations laid by their Haryanka and Shishunaga predecessors to create the first great empire of North India. To achieve this objective they built a vast army, consisting of 200,000 infantry, 20,000 cavalry, 2,000 war chariots and 3,000 war elephants at the lowest estimates. According to the Greek historian Plutarch, the size of the Nanda army was even larger, numbering 200,000 infantry, 80,000 cavalry, 8,000 war chariots, and 6,000 war elephants. However, the Nanda Empire did not have the opportunity to see their army face Alexander, who invaded northwestern India at the time of Dana Nanda, since Alexander was forced to confine his campaign to the plains of Punjab and Sindh, for his forces mutinied at the river Beas and refused to go any further upon encountering the 4,000 well-trained and well-equipped war elephants of the Gangaride Nanda. According to Diodorus, a possible indication of Nanda military victories in Kalinga is suggested by the later Hathigumpha inscription of Kharavela, which mentions a king named Nanda building a canal and conquering a place. The existence of a place called now Nandera on the Godavari is taken by some scholars as reflecting Nanda rule over the Deccan. The evidence for the extension of Nanda rule into trans-Vindhyan India is not, however, strong. Wealth. The Nandas were also renowned for their immense wealth. They undertook irrigation projects and invented standardized measures for trade across their empire, and they ruled with the assistance of many ministers. The Nanda dynasty was also mentioned in the ancient Sangam literature of the Tamil people. The famous Tamil poet Mamulanar described the capital city Pataliputra of the Nanda dynasty and the wealth and treasure that was accumulated by the great Nanda rulers. Their unpopularity, possibly due to their financial extortion, facilitated a revolution, leading to their overthrow by Chandragupta Maurya and Chanakya. Nevertheless, the greatness attained in the Maurya age would hardly have been possible but for the achievements of their predecessors. The Nandas. List of Nanda rulers. The Jaina, Buddhist and Puranic sources all state that the Nanda kings were 9 in all. But they differ in the details. The Buddhist Mahabodhivamsa lists the following as the 9 Nandas: Ugrasena, Mahapama Nanda, Panduka, Pandugati, Buddhapala, Rashtrapala, Govashanaka, Dashasadaka, Kaivarta, Dana Agrams, Zandrames. The Puranas claim that the first of the 9, Mahapama, was the father, while the rest were his sons. Only one of the sons, Sukalpa, is named. The Buddhist tradition claims that the later 8 were brothers. Courtiers. Jain and Hindu writers refer to a distinguished line of imperial chancellors or advisors of the king from Kalpaka to Sakatala and Rakshasa. The advisors of the king were fewer in number but were more respected on account of their high character and wisdom. They are mentioned by the Greek observers who wrote about conditions in 4th century BCE northern India. Next to the advisors were the generals of the army. One such, Bhadrasala, is mentioned in the Milinda Pano. The positions were hereditary in Nanda rule. After Sakatala, the minister of 9th Nanda king, died, his son Saint Ulabhadra did not take up his position. So Shriyaka, his other son, became the minister. In literature, a passage of the Kathasaritsagra refers to the Kataka camp of Nanda in Ayodhya. According to the Visarasrani of Maritunga, the Nandas rose to power in 467 BCE.